Hey, it's Jimmy the Mad Vaper, and today I've got the Doge V2 competition by Conger Vape. 22 millimeter device, comes in three colors. It has stainless, brass, copper, and the black. I've got the black one here to match my FU. I picked this one up in Annapolis, Maryland at Vape Vines. They have an online store. I'll put a link down there. Really nice store if you're ever in the area and go in. Really clean. Really have a lot of product in there. Gonna break this thing down. We'll go over the pros and the cons and see how she vapes.
Alright, here's a close-up of the deck of the Doge V2 competition. You can tell the juice deck fairly deep. Will hold a good amount of juice. And you see the eyelets are extremely huge. We're talking about probably 2.5 millimeter here. I don't think it gives me a accurate measurement on the box, but I'll tell you, you can probably put 4 strands of 22 in there and still have extra room. It is massive holes. Do like the slotted screw top. You can really torque down without messing up your screws on that. And the fact that the center pin will not turn, because here's the extra center pin I was talking about, the copper one with the Delsom insulator around it. You can see it's square. It goes in there like a key. Once you get in there, it ain't budging. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and put probably a single coil in there of 26 gauge, just for vaping around the house. Good flavor. That's all I'm looking for today. Use my little cooler here. Say we'll do probably about an 8 wrap. Let's go 9 wrap. Line wrap and trim her up, and we'll go ahead and put her on the deck. Alright, I changed my mind. I decided to go with dual coils. Made a second one up. Slide the first one in, and as you can see, there is so much room. It would not take much to get through there. Ridiculous amount of room, which is great. Alright, I decided to go ahead and put dual coils in there. Get the first one seated right now. Just shimming it up. As you can see, there is so much room with those eyelets. They're just great. Dwarfs that little 26 gauge wire I've got going in there. Just want something small at home. Sit around and vape for a while. Snug them up. Battery in here. Alright, I got those coils all mounted in there. Heat them up a little bit. Pinch. You really don't have to do too much pinching when you're using one of those coilers I use. Heating up from the middle. Looks good. Good, put some cotton in there. Just want it snug in the middle there. Take it and very cool. There's a little gap under your coil there for air to go underneath. The other side. Side here. Just want it right through there, snug, not loose, not tight. Alright, let's go ahead and put some juice on her. Today I'm using Majestic Donkey Kong. Majestic, pretty good brand, and that Donkey Kong tastes like a, if you haven't had it, it is bananas. It's like a bananas Foster, cinnamon. Oh, it is unbelievable. Wish I could vape it all day, but this stuff's a little expensive. Well, I like to put it in a tank, but I use it in the dripper. I imagine it would taste good in the tank too. Alright, get them nice and wet. I like to hit them a couple times to soak that juice in. Put the battery back in. Firing nicely. Okay. Top cap on. For some reason, everybody I've talked to had the same thing. Top cap goes on really snug. So you just turn it as you're putting it on there, press down slightly. And she goes on pretty good, then you can adjust it where you need it. Now for the actual top cap, when that goes on, I mean, you can't beat the way this thing moves. You can see there, wide open, turn it down slightly, it just turns so easy, and I'm not turning it very hard. It turns easy. It's single coil mode there, wide open. Alright, let's go ahead and take a vape on her.
Okay, we got her all back together. She's ohming out at a .26 dual 8 wrap. I thought it was 9, it's 8. Dual 8 wrap roll wire, 26 gauge. See how she vapes? Dense, thick vape. Not real warm either. I have had a couple very low ohm builds in here, and she's been pretty hot before, but she stays pretty cold thanks to those Cyclops air holes. And like I said, she is single coil or dual coil mode. Just by a turn, you're in single coil mode, or the other way, full wide open, and then you can adjust them any which way you want for flavor. Flavor or draw, however you wish. Only difference between the V1 to the V2 is the bottom deck and the top cap. The top cap, chuff top. The other one came with a chuff top, but it wasn't like this one. This was kind of futuristic, little taper on the sides. The center pin is squared out, so it's like a key. When it fits in there, it's not going to turn when you're tightening down your wire. That is a major plus on this. I can crank down that thing, and then she's not going to twist and mess around. The extra parts that comes with it, little pack, stainless everything or copper everything. You've got your choice. Right now I've got the stainless in there. Wanted to test the copper to make sure it wasn't going to corrode and everything. It's been 2 weeks in this baggie with a little bit of juice on there just to see if it was going to corrode, and really hardly any corrosion, so I'm probably going to switch back to the copper pins, just get a little less volt drop on it. The only con I can see on this device is with the cap. When it goes down on there, it's a little snug sometimes, so it's a little hard to get down on there. But once you got it on there, the thing is not going to come off. The chuff top is going to come off fairly easy, not real easy, because you can see I'm holding it from there and it's not falling off. But it spins, so it's like butter. It's really well made. But that's the only con I can find possible, is that it's a little hard to get on sometimes. The pluses on this thing, the air holes are huge. You can produce a lot of cloud, a lot of air going through there. The eyelet holes, you can put any crazy build you can think of and pretty much go in there. It's the biggest hole I've seen by far on all of them. Even that one called the Freak Show, I think it was, it had some big holes, but these are bigger. They're at least 2.5 mil holes to go in there. You could put flat ribbon wire in there as big as you could find it. If you do some of those crazy coils, decorative girl coils as I like to call them, I'll see many people vaping on them. The cool art, they'll fit in there just fine. But it's a really well-made piece of machinery there. I would recommend it to anybody. It's got clouds, it's got flavor, it's good for all-day vape, single coil mode. You know, if you're looking for all-in-one and then you want to go down to the vape shop and throw down some clouds with everybody, this device is going to do it. It's really nice RDA. Well, that was Jimmy the Mad Vaper, and I guess I'll see you next time.